What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. Today I have another quick little unboxing video here for you to check out. Got this knife here from Knife Standards. I believe this one's coming to me via the Lefty EDC knife pass around, so check out Lefty EDC's channel if you haven't already. Super grateful for the opportunity, and of course check out Knife Standards channel as well if you haven't already done so. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the knife or knives in here are Kizer knives. So doing the honors today, we have the Kizer Hyper, another Kizer knife that I'm currently not Hype but Hyper. Right, this one is a Hyper one. This one I'm currently carrying right now as we speak. At an unboxing, I'm getting ready to do a review video on this one here very soon. So by the way, this knife and every other knife in this video will be linked down below in the descriptions. It does help out the channel when you use those links. If you end up purchasing a knife through the links, it does help out the channel at absolutely no extra cost to you, but of course entirely up to you as well, right? That being said, let's go ahead and get into this thing here, shall we? I'm trying to save the package, right? Gotta save the environment. So if we can recycle packaging, that is my way to go. Now, Knife Standards, my dude, did a really good job to make sure this thing got here without any issues. Because there's just tape everywhere, but we're gonna get through it here, right? Let's do a quick montage of a few seconds of me unboxing this thing. Here we go. All right, it looks like we are finally in, ladies and gentlemen. So the moment of truth. Boom, there's one Kizer knife, and boom, here's the other Kizer knife. Check that out, right? So we were right on the money right there. We have two of them, so we're gonna go here eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now, my understanding, these are both new Kizer knives that came out later part of last year. So these are recent knives that you probably haven't checked out before. So you're in for a real treat. We have the Kizer Cryptid. This is a Christian Nia design, and this one is in 154 cm blade, micarta button lock. Okay, 2.94 inches on the blade. And then the other one that we have here is the Kizer Task. This one is a Nick Consoli design. The blade is 154 cm. Both of them are on 154 cm, as a matter of fact. This one also has micarta, and this one is a clutch lock, which is Kizer's version of the crossbar lock. So I'm gonna save that one for last because I'm looking forward to finally checking out Kizer's clutch lock. And we're gonna go ahead, probably for SEO purposes, I'm gonna make this video into two separate unboxing videos. It helps with search engine optimization. About 30% of my views come through YouTube search of a specific knife. So this video is gonna be all about the Cryptid, and I'll be doing another one just for the Task. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what we have. All right, and we got all kinds of channels and knives and everything in here. All right, we got Knife Standards, boom, bam. We got JD for EDC, right? Awesome channels, by the way. So if you haven't yet checked them out, they make awesome EDC and knife content, just like I do here in this channel. So definitely check them out as well if you haven't already. We have the warranty information, right? We got the nice little wiping cloth that is branded. Awesome stuff. And we have the warranty. Thank you for choosing Kizer, right? Product information, all that good stuff. If you want to pause the video, right, make sure you get a good shot right there. Boom, there it is. Right, of course we have the knife here, which we're gonna see here in just 1 second. We've got the koala, you know, kind of the Godfather looking sticker right there. The drop bear 10 Kizer, 10 years of Kizer. That's pretty cool, right? I didn't know they have been around for 10 years. We have some clown candy right here. Of course, the silica gel. And check this out. They got some additional hardware right here for you, which is nice and welcome, right? These are, you know, stainless steel hardware. So very nice. Okay, so that is everything in the box. Let's kind of clear off everything here so we can focus on just the knife itself. Make sure the camera lens can do it justice, shall we? All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Boom, this one is the Kizer Cryptid. All right, first things first, first impression, I pictured it being a tad bit bigger. I'm not sure why. I picture it being maybe another ½ inch bigger or so, maybe a ¼ inch bigger. But that's not to say that it's extra small or anything. I like the weight on it, right? It's pretty nice and lightweight. I love the way that Kizer does their micarta here. It's a bit on the lighter side, right, as compared to the micarta right here on the Raccoon from Vosteed, which is pretty interesting. We have exposed liners all throughout. All right, deep pocket carry clip with countersunk screws and a nice insert there, right, which is reversible to the other side. How cool is that? And this thing is a button lock. You got some thumb studs here for thumb deployment, reverse flick. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get this thing open here, shall we? Here we go. Boom, check that out. All right. Okay, first things first, I mean, this blade shape, this geometry right here, I'm right away, right off the bat, really liking it, really digging it right already. Holy smoke. So this is like a Warncliffe sheep's foot sort of blend. Let's give it a nice little wipe. Got some personality to it. So first of all, it's not quite a straight edge, even though it seems like it. There's ever so slightly, you know, belly. It does go up a bit right here towards the tip. We have a satin finish going on here all throughout. We have the octopus logo going on right here, which is probably from the designer, which we said was Christian Niat, right? And we have the model name right here, the Cryptid on this side. And we have 154 cm and Kizer logo on the other side. That is it for billboarding. All right, let's get a feel for it. All right, in the hand right here, hammer grip. I have average hands, not the biggest, not the smallest, and I can get a full 4-finger grip back here. Standard hammer grip. Now you'll probably notice there's quite the nice finger choker right there, so I can forward choke on this knife. And check this out, right? The way the blade is shaped, right, kind of has this curvature to it right here, makes it perfect. So you can rest your thumb on top here, get some control cuts, right, and slices and things like that going on. It's also nice and jimped all the way from here all the way to right there, which is perfect, right? You got some reach. You can, you know, lock your thumb back here if you wanted to, which is great, or you get forward choke and also have some good jimping, functional jimping going on there, which is very appreciated. This thing has a button also, so it is a button lock. Check that out, right? Got the plunge right there, and let's check out that drop action. Oof, yeah, that thing drops really nice. All right, let's get a couple of opens here with the button. Yeah, as long as you push the button all the way in, you're good to go. I like how they did a little bit of a, you know, they made it sort of a sunk button that doesn't really stick out a ton, right, which is perfect. So you're not going to hit it by accident. You're probably just going to, you know, you have to be very intentional in order to press the button. Okay, the thumb studs have some different levels or steps to it, so that makes the whole flipping action here very good. Yes, good detent right there, by the way, so let's check that. All right, just about what you would expect. Now the detent there is the plunge lock itself, so you're overcoming that when you thumb deploy it, right? The button lock or plunge lock is the detent in this case. And it does the job. I mean, it definitely gets the job done. And the reverse flick. Ooh, that is good. So in most cases, sometimes it's uncomfortable when you have to kind of push with your middle finger, right? Get it right in between your finger and the nail, it's, you know, in order to get it open. But on this one, you can just simply kind of get your fingernail behind the thumb stud and flip it that way, right? That is, boom, the way to go. That's probably gonna be my favorite way to open this guy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The micarta is nice and rounded in the edges, noticing that. Right off the bat, I don't even need to take out my tools, right? I'm not sure where this guy comes in at, but I'm sure it's in the budget territory, and I'm seeing big hardware, TA all around, except the pocket clip, which is T6, and the thumb studs, which are T6, but everything else is T8, which is very welcome. Again, exposed liners, they are milled. I got some milling going on to them. And yeah, good on the weight department. Let's get a quick weight on this thing, just briefly, right? Really, really lightweight right here. Let's check that out. Look at that, 2.8 ounces, right? 2.8 ounces, extremely, extremely lightweight. Can't really complain about that at all. Check out the blade alignment there. I don't know about you guys, but that is right on the money there. Right smack in the middle. Pocket clip is deep carry, as mentioned earlier, reversible. Now it has a little round back end here, and it goes straight line, a nice little half circle drop, and then small raise with a duck right here, with a bill right here, which is not super high. So going in and out of the pocket with this thing should be pretty good, right? Got some standoffs going on here in the back. And that's about it, right? The micarta handles, again, feels really good. And the hands, first impressions on this thing are really good, right? Honestly, very functional. If you know me, you know this is the kind of blade that I go for. One of my favorites, you know, Warncliffe or sheep's foot all day, every day. That is my style, my go-to blade every single time. No questions about it, right? No doubt about it. So let's do some size comparisons and then we'll cut some paper and cardboard. Here's your usual size comparisons, the PM2 and the Para 3. So I mentioned earlier it is a smaller knife. So it's just small enough that it's trying to get into the medium category. We'll call it a medium, but you know, about an inch, right? Half inch maybe on each side, about an inch shorter than the Para 3. All right, here is the Demko AD 20.5 right there, which is again in the medium range. And the smaller brother, the Shark Cub, right? Honestly, right, now that I'm seeing them side by side, it's definitely a tad bit shorter, but very comparable to the Shark Cub in that overall size, right? Check that out. Here's your Wrap Model 1, right? Obviously, that's going to be a much larger knife. What about the Wrap Model 2? Wrap Model 2 is a tad bit longer, maybe a half an inch as well. Check that out there. And last but not least, here's the Vosteed Raccoon, which also has micarta, a little bit darker on the Raccoon. Right, Raccoon is a little bigger. And here's the stainless steel, also a button lock, CJRB Pyrite. All right, check it out right there. Again, the Cryptid is just ever so slightly smaller, right? About half an inch smaller than the Pyrite. Again, this is just to give you a quick ballpark of the knife. I just got it out of the box. It is my first impression and overview of the knife. This is not a review by any stretch of the imagination. I know a lot of people are commenting on my unboxing video saying, hey, nice review, I appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you're getting value out of it, but it's not really a comprehensive review. Obviously, you guys know the drill. Those of you that have been following the channel for some time now, I'm going to carry this knife for about, you know, some time, about a week and a half, try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can, and then come back to you with an actual comprehensive review, sharing with you everything you need to know about the experience and everything else in between as far as feedback that I was able to gather while actually carrying the knife, okay? With that in mind, let's just do some paper cutting here. I got some chicken scratch notebook paper, and let's just see how this guy does. Ooh, right off the bat, those slices are very, very good. It goes right into the paper with no issues. Check that out. Full slice through and through. Did I mention this thing has a flat grind? Because in case I hadn't mentioned that up until now, it does, which makes it, of course, a slicer. It's also very nice and thin on the blade stock thickness there. And yeah, this thing is going to cut paper all day, every day. Absolutely no doubt about that. What about some cardboard? I got some everyday diaper box cardboard, single wall right here. Remember when cutting cardboard, done cut perpendicular like this, but at an angle like that. And just let's see how this guy does. I'm going to try that forward choke position here. Okay. And keep in mind, this knife is not brand new out of the box. So even though you saw me unbox it, it is a knife that is getting passed around as part of Lefty EDC's knife pass around. So it has already seen some use, and as you can clearly see, this thing is holding a pretty good edge. So go ahead and rate it for me in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this thing can certainly annihilate, right, that cardboard with that flat grind. Man, oh man, this thing is really, really slicey, right? Well, there you have it, guys. That is the Kizer Cryptid. Man, oh man, this thing is really, really good. Again, I'm not entirely sure the price on this one, but I will definitely be linking it down below so you guys can certainly check this one out and you can see price and details and stuff like that. I mean, I can already see this being a solid EDC knife right here. This blade shape right there, that geometry, I'm already in love. I'm gonna tell you right now. Love this thing. And yeah, making a great impression so far. So you know, this thing is going in my pocket the second this video is over. Again, I'll be linking this guy down below if you want to check it out. It does help the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. With that in mind, again, make sure to like this video if you haven't already. It really helps the video with the algorithm, helps the channel reach a larger audience. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to make sure you stay tuned. You definitely don't want to miss out the review on this knife. I'll be dropping that here on the channel very, very soon. If you want to support the channel a step further, there is a link for Patreon down below, or you can simply support the channel by becoming a member right here on YouTube, and you'll have access to exclusive perks. Okay, check out the unboxing on the Kizer Hyper. This one is very interesting. Also a thumb deployment, reverse flick, and button lock. Right, so a lot in common with these two. This one is more sheep's foot. The Cryptid is more Warncliffe, if anything, but lots of similarities. I just unboxed this one. I'm currently carrying it, and I'm recording the review soon to post it in the channel. So check that out. I'm gonna put a video card for that video to show here next so you guys can check it out. Check it out so you can check it out. How about you check it out when you check it out, right? That's a lot of checking out. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Take good care, guys. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace.